Hey guys, welcome. Lower body unilateral legs today. So we're doing one side at a time. This whole week I think we're kind of working on unilateral movements, benefit our core, we're working on imbalances, all of that good stuff. So let's start off with our warm up, and we're just gonna go into that staggered stance, one leg forward with one back, and we're gonna scoop down, reach up, and go into two arm circles, and then down again. So scoop, reach, some big circles here, and then again. Awesome. Let's go one more on this side. Or scoop, nice lengthening of that hamstring. Let's switch over to the other side. Same thing, nice big arm circles. We're gonna scoop down. You can switch your circles this way if you want. Lots of lower body work today, so we're really gonna work on opening or warming up those lower muscles, our glutes, quads, hamstrings, get those hips warmed up. And so we're gonna go into some hip circles next. So starting on that one side, just big circles with that left leg. Keep that core engaged, help with that balance, and then switching to the other side, same thing. Perfect. Let's go into some sumo squats. So nice wide stance, toes are on that 45-degree angle. We're gonna sink down, drive up through those heels. Inhale down, exhale and squeeze as you push back up. So we're sending the tailbone towards the ground, squeezing that core, standing up, starting to feel those hips warm up, starting to feel those core muscles activate. And let's add a bit of a side reach in here. So as we come up, we're reaching over to that one side, feeling a nice stretch in that side. And one more here. Perfect. We're gonna go into a staggered stance here. We're gonna sink into that left leg, and we're gonna tap that toe, that right foot, back and forth. So the weight is in our left leg. Gonna feel that quad start to warm up here, that left glute. Good job. Just here for a few more reps. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna do same thing, switching that side weight, shifting that weight to the other side. There we go. Tapping that toe back and forth. So most of that weight is in that right leg. Awesome. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, done, okay. Big inhale, edge of our mat. Exhale to that forward fold. Let's walk it out to that high plank, stepping forward with that right leg into that twist. Plant that hand back down, switching to that other side. Awesome move for opening up those hips, which we really want to make sure we're doing today. We've got lots of squats, lunges coming our way. You want to make sure you've got your weights ready. So lower body, we're going to go a little bit heavier. Tracking those weights if you've been doing that. Making sure we're going heavy enough. All right, let's push back up to downward dog. We're just going to pedal our heels out here a bit. Stretch those calf muscles out. Walking it all the way back up. Perfect. All right, let's just do a little jogging on the spot. Bring those knees up to our glutes. Finish up our warm up here. Grab that water, have that ready as well. And we'll get started. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, okay. Weights ready, water ready, and we'll get into our first move. Okay guys, first couple moves, we're going to go into a staggered stance squat, and we're gonna have one weight. So let's grab our weight in our right hand. We are gonna stagger that stance. So we've got that right foot kind of as our kickstand. Most of that weight is in our left foot, and we're squatting here, okay? So that B stance, that staggered stance, we're gonna go squat on this side, okay? We're gonna do that twice and then we're gonna switch to the other side. So let's get our weight ready. We're working 45 seconds on, 15-second rest. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So we're sinking down, exhale, squeeze as we push up. Try to keep that leg, or most of that weight, more of that weight at least, in that left leg. All the way down, all the way up. Really using that your left glute muscle to push back up to that standing position. Inhale down, exhale up. Good job. Keep going, full range of motion, sinking nice and deep into that squat, all the way up. Slow and controlled, and rest. Okay, we're gonna take 15 seconds here and we're gonna stay on that side. Really gonna burn that muscle out, push that muscle to almost failure on that side, okay? Up that weight if that wasn't challenging enough. Let's get that weight re-racked. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, exact same thing, same side. 45 seconds. I should say, welcome to our April group. April, spring, I love it. The sun is finally, not today, but the sun is finally shining. Those nights are starting to get longer. Although if you have children, sometimes that's more difficult because it's still light out when you need them to go to bed. But if you're new to the group, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you ever need modifications, if you're struggling with an exercise, reach out to me, let me know. We can always find something that will work for you. One more and rest. 15 seconds. We're gonna go over to the other side. If you're doing the video and I'm not offering a modification in that moment, go ahead and go to a base move like a squat. So just an air squat, do it for that moment. Here we go, other side, 3, 2, 1. Just don't stop moving. So for those 45 seconds, the squat is a really good move to go back to, and you just do that squat until we get into an exercise that you're comfortable with. Another way to modify is taking that weight out. So right now, set that weight down, work on these staggered stance squats with no weight. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. We're gonna do this twice on this side as well, and then we'll take a little break, grab a drink before I demo our next move. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Watch we're not rounding that back, leaning too far forward. And rest. Okay, one more time on that side, and we're through our first block. So again, modification, take that weight out, or just go to that base move, go to that regular air squat. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We always want to modify if we are finding that we can't do the exercise without that proper form. So if you're tipping, you're leaning, you're overcompensating somewhere, modify. Or if you're finding pain other than regular exercise discomfort in any of your joints or anywhere, you want to make sure you modify, okay? We don't want injury because that is just going to slow down our progress more. Just about there. Last time on this side. Remember, most of that weight's in that right foot. One more and rest. Okay, set that weight down. I want you to grab some water, and I'm going to demonstrate our next move. You will need a single weight. We're gonna go into a single leg deadlift with a lunge. So what that is gonna look like, from the side, we've got our weight in the leg that we are coming up off of, okay? So we're gonna send that weight back, or that leg back, drive up, okay? That back leg doesn't have to go up high. We're just making sure it comes off the ground, and we're thinking about that hinge. We're pushing those hips back, keeping that weight close to our body, driving those hips forward. If the single leg is too challenging, let's do that stagger. So take this foot as a kickstand, and we're just working on those deadlifts, okay? That is our next move. So we're gonna take a few more seconds. here to rest that lower body. Since we're really focusing just on those lower body muscles today, we really want to make sure we give them a good amount of rest in between our sets so that we can use them to their full potential. Make sure you grab a nice heavy weight too. We want to be challenged on those last 2 reps, shaking, pushing through. Maybe that form, we lose a little bit in those last 2 reps, that's okay. That means we are using a heavy enough weight. Okay, single leg deadlift, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. This is an awesome move for the glutes as well as the core. That core is working super hard to stabilize and help us balance as we lift that other leg off the floor. Keeping that core engaged throughout. It's going to help with the balance and trying to keep those hips square as well. When we tilt, we don't want to send those hips out to the side. We want to keep them nice and square to the floor. Good job. 1 more. And rest. Taking 15 seconds, the same thing as the last time. We're going to do that exact same move on the same side 1 more time before we swap to the next side. Nice deep breaths, get set up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Working that whole posterior chain here. Look, I just cheated and grabbed my bed. Don't do that. You can't talk and do this exercise. And watch, we're not rounding our back. So as we go down, we don't want to round that upper back and reach towards that floor, okay? So think about sending those hips back and using that glute to push those hips back up. Good job, guys. Almost done on this side. Go 1 more rep on this side and rest. 15 seconds, same thing, switching over to that other side. You're gonna find one side we're gonna be a little better at. That's all right. That's why we're working on these single side movements. Strengthening those weaker sides. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, same thing. Hinging at those hips, that back leg comes up and forward. And again, that modification, going into that staggered stance. Stay strong, guys. Core is tight. Really activate that glute muscle to help with that stability and balance. Really struggling on this side. Good job. Almost there. One more. And rest. Awesome. Okay. Taking another break here, or 15 seconds I should say. We're going to do that side one more time. Here we go. Finish off this block in 3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift. Squeeze those glutes in that core as we come back up to that standing position. Good work, guys. Really feeling it in that glute. Working on that hip stability, which is so important. If you do any running, anything like that, having strong, stable hips, super important. As well as that strong core. Just take your time here. One more. And rest. Good job. Okay, set that weight aside, grab some water, and I'm gonna demo our next move into our third block. Okay guys, third move, third block, we are going to do a combo move. I didn't mention it in the beginning, but if you have something to elevate that front foot, so you can use a yoga block, you could use a book, whatever you want. If you don't have anything, that's fine. You don't need to do the elevated front leg. But what this workout, what this exercise is gonna look like, we are going to do front foot elevated, reverse lunge. I'm gonna demo it without the weight. Reverse lunge to squat, okay? So we're gonna put our right foot on the weight. We're gonna step back to that reverse lunge, up to that uneven squat. Reverse lunge, squat. You can grab a weight and add a little extra spice there if you'd like to. If not, just body weight, reverse lunge, squat. We're gonna do twice on one side, same thing on the other side, okay? So let's get ready. My watch has died, so we're gonna use my phone here, bear with me. We've got 5 seconds left in this, that is way too loud, in this rest. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna step back to that reverse lunge, drive up, out to that squat. Back to that reverse lunge, up, out to that squat. Awesome job, guys. Feeling that right glute and quad work here, slow and controlled. You can pause in between. You don't have to go straight one to the other. Take your time, work us on that, that's a new word. Work and focus together. We're gonna work us on that form, okay? Squat, back to that reverse lunge, almost there. Good job, couple more reps. Nice and deep in that range of motion. And rest. Okay, come down, shake that leg out. We're gonna do that one more time for 45 seconds, okay? So don't worry if you don't have that front leg elevated. You can just do the lunge to the squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, drive up, out to that squat. If you want to add that extra resistance, we've got our weight here. We're stepping back and out to that squat. Awesome job, guys. This is not an easy move. Up and over. Another move, really great for working on that hip stability. We're strengthening those quads and those glutes, and that core is working for us as well. Almost there. Last couple reps. Remember, all the way down in that squat, all the way down in that lunge. One more, and rest, okay? We're gonna kick it over to the other side now. So we've got that left foot front on that block, on that book, whatever we're using. I hope you can't see the amount of dog hair on my leg in this video. 3, 2, 1. I took him for a run this morning, and he just runs into my leg 15 times. Like, buddy, the leash is long. Get out of my space. But you will notice my clothes are different from our first 2 blocks. It's actually a completely different day because the babe woke up and said, you're done with that workout. So we are continuing today. We're gonna get it finished. Slow and controlled, guys. If you start to lose that balance, re-engage that core, slow it down, get back into it. And rest, 15 seconds. Keeping that leg up, enjoying these few moments, giving that glute, that quad a good break. 3 seconds left, same thing. 3, 2, 1. We are here for 45 seconds. Whew. I'm kicking things again. And then we're into our last exercise, okay? So going into our last block after this one. Remember, slow and controlled, thinking about that form, watching that posture, shoulders are back, relax those traps. Almost there. Working in all those planes today. Oops, in 2 of those planes I should say. Frontal, sagittal, we're going front and back. We're going side to side. And rest, good work. Okay, taking a break here. Grabbing some water. I'm going to demo our final exercise, final block. So we're gonna go into a lateral lunge, just stepping out to the side, driving up to a knee drive. So we're gonna start on the one side. And again, your weight is optional here. We're gonna go a lateral lunge up to a knee drive. Lateral lunge up to a knee drive. Modify, take the weight out. Lateral lunge, just tap that toe up. Lateral lunge, bring that toe up, okay? Try to maybe just do a toe and not all that weight shifting back to that foot, so that core is gonna work, that glute is gonna stay activated, all right? Okay, about 10 seconds left in our rest here. And again, I'm gonna leave it up to you if you wanna use that weight or not use that weight, completely up to you. Use it if you can, okay? But if you have to modify, go ahead. All right, here we go, 6 seconds left. Let's step out with our right foot first, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Down to that lateral lunge, driving up to that knee drive. Lateral lunge, knee drive. Modify, we're just coming up, tapping that toe, going back down. A couple tips again with that lateral raise. I'm gonna show you, we're stepping out slightly in front of this foot. We don't want them right in line with each other. We're sending those hips back. This knee is tracking on those outside 3 toes as we send those hips back, and then we drive up. Okay, keep going on this side, couple more reps. And rest. Other modifications, we're not stepping out as far and we're not sinking as deep, okay? So play around with that, challenge yourself. Those last couple reps, I keep looking at my watch, it's not there. Those last couple reps, we want them to be hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same thing, same side. Lateral lunge, up to that knee drive. Adding that weight if we can. Working these unilateral, these one-sided movements here. Making sure we're keeping our muscles balanced. Getting rid of those imbalances that can cause weakness in other areas, which then leads to soreness, aches and pains, all of that stuff we don't want. Watch we're not holding our breath through any of these movements. Inhale as we sink. Exhale and engage and rest. Okay, we're done that side. Other side, and then we're done our workout. That's it, that's all. We've made it. It's not there. Stop looking at it and watch. 5 seconds left in our rest. Here we go. We're stepping out with our left foot this time, remember. 3, 2, 1. Out to that other side, up to that knee drive. When we're going up to that knee drive, thinking about that foot that's planted, we want that full foot planted. Don't be up on the side, leaning in. We're gonna support that knee, nice and strong. All balls of feet on the floor. Really grounding in that single leg movement. Good job, guys. We are very close. Last couple reps. We're gonna take a 15-second rest, and we're gonna do this one more time. And rest. Wonderful job, guys. 15 seconds here, 45 seconds left of work. We are done. Did it again. This is embarrassing. 4 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Out to that left side. Drive up, engage that core, nice tight core here. That's gonna help with that balance. The more muscles we're engaging, the more calories we're burning. The more muscle we build, the more calories we're burning. So if you wanna lose fat, let's build muscle first. Almost there, guys. Watch that knee is not bowing in at any point. Sending those hips back, driving up. Last couple reps, all the way down. Full range of motion, drive, 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 hold, and done. Great job getting to our mats, guys. Taking a few seconds for that cool down. Really focusing, do some quad stretches, those glutes, hamstrings. Focus on that lower body. Whew, and we're done for the day.